Hi, and welcome to the Fox Sports Radio iHeartRadio movie review. I'm John Ramos with the Doug Gottlieb Show and with Steve Gorman Sports. Today we're going to be reviewing a new movie from Universal Pictures called Girls Trip. It stars Regina Hall, Tiffany Haddish, Queen Latifah, and Jada Pinkett Smith, amongst others. This movie is rated R, and it's about 2 hours and 2 minutes long, so take that into consideration. This movie is about four friends who are known as the Flossie Posse as they were growing up and in college. And they were friends for a long time. They've gotten together after college to do many things, kind of have a lot of fun. And then they've kind of gone their own ways as they've gotten a little bit older. And now, due to a conference that the character of Ryan Pierce is going to be having, which is played by Regina Hall, in New Orleans, they are going to get back together and kind of have a great time. And I don't know, I want to say the last fling, but just kind of a really good time in New Orleans. And when they get together and decide to do this, just before they leave, the group gets together and Jada Pinkett Smith has an idea of what needs to be done.
Ladies, we made something very special for us this weekend. Oh. Bam!
Look like a bedazzler threw up on that thing.
What? This is very fashionable. It's of today and yesterday. It's very retro.
How about we save it for the last night
Of our lives? Or donate it to the My Little Pony Motorcycle Club.
Okay. I put a lot of man hours into these jackets.
Now, see, that's not the kind of man hours we need you putting in, Lisa.
Okay. And two, Sasha?
Yes, you need to be bedazzling some. That's what you need to do.
Jada Pinkett Smith plays the character of Lisa. She's a divorced woman with two kids. You know, she's kind of the mother figure of the group. Then you have Ryan Pierce, played by Regina Hall, and she's kind of like the self-made entrepreneur that the whole reason why they're going to New Orleans. You have Tiffany Haddish, who plays Dina, who's kind of like the comic relief. She's very, very funny in this movie. And then you have Queen Latifah, who plays Sasha, who is kind of down on her luck right now. She's kind of a TMZ type person. She has a website that she puts up like, kind of dirt. She dishes dirt. And right now she's kind of falling on hard times, but she doesn't want the girls to know that. So she's all in, and they head off to New Orleans where they're going to have a bash together. And Ryan Pierce's agent has a different idea of what needs to be done when they go to New Orleans, and this was a kind of an interesting exchange.
I'm really excited to meet the Flossie Posse. You girls are gonna be kikiing all weekend.
Okay. Liz.
Yeah.
And I say this out of love.
Preach, girl.
Please refrain from saying things like preach or go girl, bye Felicia, ratchet, or any other colloquialisms that you may have heard or looked up on Urban Dictionary.
I'm not even offended. You're the best.
Thank you. Okay.
Have fun on your hashtag Black Girl Magic weekend. Girl, bye.
So the girls are in New Orleans. They're having a great time. A lot of escapades happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of funny things. I mean, this movie moves very fast because it's interesting. It's funny. It's it's almost like The Hangover, I guess. That's maybe a bad analogy. And it's just one of these movies I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you go see it. And I think it's just going to make a lot of money. It's rated R though, so that sometimes hampers it with the amount of people that can go see it. But I just feel like this is a movie that is going to get a word of mouth. People are going to want to go see it. They want to have a good time, and this is a movie to do it. It's emotional. It's like I said, it's funny. It has a lot of points to be made, and it's raunchy. Let me tell you that it's a raunchy movie, but it's raunchy in all the right, perfect reasons to be raunchy because it makes sense. You know, it's not just there to cause havoc or create craziness. It flows in a nice way. The director is Malcolm Lee, and Malcolm Lee directed many of the Best Man series, as well as a movie that I enjoyed, Undercover Brother, a long time ago. But he does a great job of keeping the movie going and a great job of directing these four women who do a wonderful job. You really feel like they're friends. You really feel like, the Flossie Posse is, a friendship, and they do a wonderful job. Great casting for these 4 characters. And this is definitely a movie that I like to say I would pay for. I would pay to go see this movie, and you should too. Girls Trip from Universal Pictures. Again, it's rated R. It's about 2 hours and 2 minutes long. It is definitely worth your money and your time. If you want to have a good time with your girlfriend, if you want to take your husband or boyfriend to go have a fun time, or just yourself, it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. Again, I'd pay to go see this movie. You should too. And Girls Trip is the movie to see. The movie opens Friday, July 21st. So get out there and see Girls Trip. You will not be disappointed by this one. Thank you for watching. Again, for Fox Sports Radio, iHeartRadio, I'm John Ramos, and you've just watched my movie review.